Welcome back to another video here on the Financial Friends YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, we are going to discuss how to save or invest more money without actually doing anything. Something that I think all of us would love to do, an idea we've all confronted in our heads, but never actually took the time to think about and do and enact in our day-to-day lives. Let's go ahead and dive in to exactly how we're going to do this and why we would even want to do it in the first place. So let's cover why we'd want to do it. Well, look at the market. Stock market is taking a plunge, or has taken a plunge, down to last year's levels. You're looking right now at the S&P 500 one-year chart. So if you're looking to invest cash now, it's essentially as if you'd be doing it at last year's price levels. That is fantastic. A great dip buying opportunity for anyone looking to build wealth. And you can see that realistically, we've been falling all year, even over the past 6 months. If you look at this 5-year chart, you can kind of see the levels that we are at. So it's a good opportunity for a lot of people to start investing some more capital. How can you scrounge up more capital, more cash, when prices are doing this? They are going up across the board. Now, this is just the retail gas price chart. So you could see back in 2021, the beginning of the year there, we were at $2 and some, whatever for gas, right? Not a big deal. But inflation has ran up. The prices across the board of just about everything in the economy are going up. And so we're looking to scrounge up some more money to invest while potentially having to take more of the money we are investing off the table to fund our lifestyle and buy essentials. So what do we pick? How do we find how to add to savings, how to invest more when all of this is going on? That's what we're going to talk about right now. So let's go ahead and get into the video, how to invest or save more money without actually doing anything. Now, before we dive in, hit that like button. It takes just 1 second, and as soon as you hit the like button, I will start the video. Also, if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Takes just a second as well. It's completely free, 100% free. Help support the channel, and I'm looking to make this a full-time gig at some point. Gonna need over 1,000 subscribers to do that, and we are pushing along till that point. I greatly appreciate your support, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So, first things first, auto save or auto invest the raises you receive at work. I'm sure that there are some raises that are still continuing to happen with inflation running the way it is. Employers looking to hold on to employees and make sure they're compensated correctly. So if you do get a raise, whether it's a 1% raise, a 10-cent raise, a 50-cent raise, a 5% raise, calculate the difference and automatically save or invest it. Bump it into your 401k, or just calculate the difference in your paycheck and pretend like it didn't exist. Why do we want to do this? Well, first things first, there's no lifestyle inflation involved with doing this. A lot of times when people get raises, they assume they have unlimited cash now. They're balling. They could do whatever they like, but that's just not the truth. That 50-cent raise, that 20-cent raise only amounts to so much cash at the end of the paycheck, especially after that money is taxed. So if you invest it, that couple bucks a week difference, you're never even going to realize it was gone, but it's going to help you out within your investments tremendously. If you automatically save that extra cash at the end of the week, that's going to help out your savings tremendously. But the extra $20 or $50 or $5 or whatever that amount comes out to be on a week-to-week or bi-weekly basis is not going to add up to too much when you're just spending it at the grocery store. So it doesn't allow us to inflate our lifestyle. Instead, we boost our savings or our investments. And you can even do this in a modified version. Calculate that number. Do half of it or 75% of it. Still give yourself some, but make sure that you're using these raises to either invest or save more money. And again, you never even realize that it happened, because if you pretend like it didn't and you just invest the difference, you're going to be much better off. So, second thing, pay yourself first. This kind of goes right alongside of this. Fight the urge to pay off your bills and take that extra cash and then spend it, or pretend like it is disposable. Once you pay off your bills, or alongside of your bills, better yet, create a set investment or savings goal that gets funded first before we have fun. So if you love to go to the bar on the weekends, you are saving up for an Xbox or something that's extracurricular, make sure you're not doing that before your investments. if you have a $200 bill, a $500 bill, and a $100 bill for whatever they might be for, car, cell phone, electric, whatever it is, put investments at the bottom of that. Maybe that's a $100 bill for investments or a $200 bill for investments. Maybe you're trying to save for a trip to Jamaica or Cancun. That $100 should be automatic. And just like your bills, it should be non-negotiable. This also allows for the money that you do get to spend at the bar or for the Xbox to be guilt-free because you know that you saved for the vacation, for the car, for the wife, for the husband, for the partner, or you invested for yourself or for the betterment of your partner and your relationship moving forward. So you knew that you took care of business first and then you enjoyed the rest. This helps, and this helps a lot. Just think of it in a different way, change your mindset, and make sure that it is a non-negotiable. Number 3, something we could all do, get rid of some stuff. Cancel a service or sell some junk. We all have a ton of stuff lying around that we don't even know what it is or why we have it. This kendama here, right? Maybe it's a coffee mug. Maybe it's an old pair of shoes or a t-shirt. Donate it, get rid of it, or sell it, right? Cancel a service. Go through all your services. If there's any of them that are being unused, you're not using Prime, you're not using Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, HBO Max, Disney Plus, Peacock, I could go on forever. If you're not using it or you didn't even know you had it, cancel it. Invest that money or save it. Don't spend it. Invest it or save it. Sell any unused clothing or junk. I could probably get rid of this for a couple bucks, maybe at a garage sale. Maybe I do just give it away. If I have an old pair of shoes, but they're pretty nice, don't go, oh, look at those shoes, I'm going to wear them now. You didn't even know they existed a day ago. Instead, sell them and invest the cash. And find anything and everything that you could part with and part with it. Now, this does a couple things. 1, clears your space, makes your mind better, right? You feel cleaner, you feel neater, you feel more organized. Maybe you get more productive work done. Maybe you make more money or come to some form of realization as you're doing this. You're also going to bring in more cash because you're going to sell and get rid of those things. And you don't have the maintenance that goes along with that product. Let's say there is an old pair of shoes or an old pair of jeans. You realize the jeans are ripped. They have a hole in them. Instead of spending a couple dollars to go get it fixed up or wasting some of your sewing supplies, sell the jeans. Donate the jeans. Just get rid of them. It's going to help save you money in the long run, especially with a lot of junk that lies around. You have to get a big garbage bin and throw it all away, right? Start clearing that off piece by piece and selling those things off. We all have too much stuff. And if we didn't even know it was in existence, if we didn't even know we had it, it's not going to be a loss to us. Invest or save the difference. Next one here is very important. You should all be doing this right now. Auto reinvest all dividends. It helps you save more money and invest more money. So instead of getting those dividends paid into your account, maybe you withdraw the dividends and go buy a Slurpee with it or something. Instead, reinvest that back into the business. If you believe in the business long term, you are going to be getting a fantastic return on that capital. And that $1 will then turn into $3, which turns into $5, which turns into $25, $50, $75, $100, and $200 back in dividends later on when it matters. When you can then withdraw those and pay a whole bill with it, buy a new cell phone with it, whatever it might be. Check all your brokerages, make sure this is turned on. This is going to automatically allow you to make more money or essentially reinvest or invest more money. But you could also take this and, save it, stash it away. Just make sure you're paying attention to it. If you're not having these dividends reinvested, that you are actively taking those funds out, either investing them in another business or saving the funds for yourself. But if you're doing this for savings purposes, you might as well invest the dividends now, let the position grow, and then save the money at a later date when more dividends are coming in. So before I move on to the next one, if you are enjoying this video, if you've learned something so far, hit subscribe. Like I mentioned before, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, really pushing to get there. I'm at 750 now. Again, thank you so much for all of your support. Let's go ahead and get into the last 2. All right, number 5, invest or save all extra cash. Now, I know this is going to sound weird. I know this sounds dumb, but We've all gotten that $50 from grandma or grandpa, the $100 from our parents, or maybe it's the $20 or the $5 we've gotten from someone. Maybe it's for birthday, for Christmas, for Easter, for whatever you might be celebrating. If you're getting this cash, invest it. Save it. All of it. Right? We get the $20 in our hand, we get the $50 in our hand, and we end up just throwing it in the gas tank or doing something else with it or getting some drinks or some odds in it, whatever it might be, some clothes, right? We kind of just waste it away because it was in our pocket. We didn't have it a couple days ago or a couple hours ago. So what's the difference, right? It doesn't matter. No. If we add up all of the cash that we've ever had from any birthday, granted, any birthday we can possibly remember, not when we were super, super young, I'm sure it'll add up to a pretty good amount. And if we've been investing or saving that money all along, we would probably have a pretty substantial sum of money. But instead, because it's only $20 or only $50, we just simply waste it away. The same thing can be said with credit card cash back. If you are utilizing a cashback credit card at the pump, in the grocery store, at a restaurant, that cash back is adding up. Don't just waste it away on an Amazon purchase because you can just click the button and use your cash back right within the application or right online. Instead, take that money out, invest it, put it into a savings account. You can do whatever you want with it, but don't just waste it away. That is valuable cash back. And instead, we just decide to make some frivolous purchase with it. Take out your $50 cash back and invest it into a company you believe in long term, or dollar cost average it, or whatever you want to do, but don't just waste it away. It sounds like it's just for fun, right? Like I got the money, it's all just for fun. No. If we add all of this money up, it really, really is going to be serious. We just have to think longer term. The $50 we had 10 years ago could have been $100, could have been $500 by now, depending on where we had it invested. But instead, we got a pair of sneakers with it. And the last one here, this one's free, this one's easy, and we all could take big advantage of it. Use rewards apps. If you've ever been to any restaurant, any store, whatever it might be, sign up for the free rewards. That is, as long as it is free for anything and everything. Use a phone number you're going to remember or a username password you're going to remember, and always be signed in, always be scanning at the checkout, always be giving them your phone number for the rewards. Then when the app does save you money or the rewards account does provide some form of savings, you were going to spend that money anyway. You didn't even know it was going to be free. Instead, take the $10 Chipotle bowl that you now got for free and invest the $10. Save the $10 towards your vacation, towards a new car, in the emergency fund, whatever it might be. I, on my phone right now, have the Buffalo Wild Wings, Dunkin' Donuts, Panera Bread, Olga's Qdoba, Starbucks Tropical Smoothie, Delta, Hungry Howie's, Menchie's, Target, and Ulta reward apps. All of them. Right? There is rewards or some form of something for every company. Now, by and large, they assume you're going to make more purchases because of it, but little do they know that you're just going to download every single companies that you come across. You're going to use them when you can, and when they do provide savings, you're going to save or invest the difference, because we all know that they're trying to suck us in, and we're not going to be sucked into their silly little game. So that has been this video. Thank you so much for making it to the end. The point of the video, the point of this all, is so we can have more cash in our pocket or in our brokerage account. So comment down below. Again, this is a Financial Friends. This is a community of people. So make sure you comment down below anything that you've done in the past, or which of these you're going to enact right now. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead, comment a smiley face so I know you watched all the way to the end, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.